Thank you for your interest in becoming an elementary teacher. My name is Valerie Bardish, and I'm the Elementary Education Academic Advisor at Mason. I work with all students at Mason who are pursuing a degree and license to teach pre-K through 6th grade. This presentation will cover the BSED undergraduate program. We also offer a graduate program that can be completed as a standalone master's degree or as a bachelor's to accelerated master's for highly qualified undergraduates at Mason. Our program prepares teachers who are going to be reflective, who can be responsive to their students' diverse needs, and who are ready to advance the 21st century classroom. Reflective, responsive, and ready is the motto for our program. The bachelor's degree contains 120 credits and can be completed within 4 years for students who are full-time. The last 2 years of the program are designed to be completed as a cohort where students move through each semester with the same group of peers, taking at least 12 credits per semester, mostly during the day. There will be field experiences during school hours for all of our ELED classes. These field experiences will be situated in an elementary school that is within our professional development school network. The final year of the program culminates in a student teaching experience, where students will be placed in one of our partner schools and will do student teaching in the final fall and spring semesters of their program. For students who want to start their college journey at a community college, we do have a great partnership with Northern Virginia Community College called Advance. I will speak a little bit more about the Advance pathway at the end of this presentation. Our bachelor's degree is structured in a way that all students begin in pre-elementary ed status. During this time, they complete their Mason core classes and content area courses and take a small number of foundational education courses. Generally, this takes 2 years. Upon completion of their sophomore year, students are generally ready to apply to the major, and if they meet the eligibility criteria, they will be admitted. Once a student is admitted into BSED status, they complete the final 2 years as a cohort, as I described previously, taking a prescribed list of classes each semester. These elementary ed major classes are only offered once per year, either in the fall or the spring, so it's very important that students stay on track with their program. This is a list of the courses that students take while they're in pre-elementary ed status for the first 2 years. It includes the Mason core classes, a small number of introductory education courses, and up to 25 credits of electives. We strongly encourage students to use some of these electives to complete a minor and also to fulfill some of the content area coursework that's not already covered under the Mason core. What is this content area coursework? Basically, this is a licensure requirement. It ensures that teachers have the necessary content knowledge in the subjects that they will be teaching. Because elementary teachers teach all the major subjects, the list of courses includes a little bit of each of those. Most of these content area credits can be met through taking the Mason core classes. The ones that can't, students can use electives for those. It's required to earn a C or better for these courses to count. You can visit our content area review website to learn more and follow the steps to get your initial review. Because we have 2 programs for elementary ed, a bachelor's and a master's, be sure that you complete the worksheet for the program that you intend to pursue. It is required for students to complete a content area review before they are fully admitted to the major. And then all of the content area credits must be complete by September 15th of their senior year. Any questions about content area courses can be directed to Mary Sloan, the content area advisor. The application to the major process is simple, and it's not a competitive application. Students who meet the eligibility requirements will be admitted. Those eligibility requirements include having at least a 2.5 cumulative GPA. Students must also be within 9 credits of completing their Mason core, and they must have met with Mary Sloan for an official content area review meeting. Admission to the major is only available once per year for the fall semester. The application opens in early May and closes on August 1st. Once a student is admitted to the major, these are the courses they will complete over the remaining 2 years of their program. It's a total of 57 credits, and it's required to earn a C or better in each individual class and to maintain at least a 2.5 GPA. Here's a sample sequence of how these courses are taken. The courses are purposefully sequenced in order to build on the knowledge that the student is learning. As you can see, this is a full-time schedule. Any student who plans to take classes part-time should choose to do our BAM program or MED program instead, because that one has more flexibility, including evening classes. In addition to completing the coursework and student teaching and content area courses, another requirement for licensure is to pass the VDOE required licensure exams. Those include the Virginia Communication and Literacy Assessment, the Praxis Subject Assessment for Elementary Education, and Reading for Virginia Educators. These exams must be complete with passing scores in a student's record during their final fall semester. At the beginning of this presentation, I mentioned advance, so I want to talk just a little bit more about that. A student who enrolls at Northern Virginia Community College can enter this program in order to ensure a smooth transfer process to Mason. They would need to enroll in the Associates of Science degree in Social Science with a teacher education specialization. They would need to sign up for advance before completing 30 credits and then meet all program milestones along the way. Advanced students are encouraged to meet with Mary Sloan during their final semester at NOVA to get that content area review. When they are ready to come to Mason, they will attend transfer orientation, and they will also have to complete the online application to the major by August 1. We only offer admission to the major for the fall semester. So for any students who transfer to Mason in the spring, they can work with me to find courses to take before they're ready to apply to the major for the fall. I also want to speak just briefly about the BAM option here. So this is for highly qualified undergraduates at Mason, and it involves earning any bachelor's degree in something other than elementary ed, and then a master's of education in curriculum and instruction with an elementary ed concentration. After a student completes 60 credits, they can apply to the BAM program, and after 75 credits are complete, they can start taking the graduate level elementary ed classes, provided that they have been offered admission. Our admission criteria are simple. We're looking for students who have at least a 3.0 GPA and no more than 9 credits of content area courses remaining. Upon graduating with a bachelor's degree, students are usually able to finish the remainder of the master's program within 1 year. Some of the perks of the BAM option include the ability to pay undergraduate tuition rates for up to 18 credits of the graduate classes, and up to 12 of those credits can double count toward both the bachelor's and master's degree. And finally, teachers with a master's degree tend to start with a higher salary than those with a bachelor's. If you are interested in the BAM program, I encourage you to reach out to Carrie Marianos, the BAM advisor, to learn more. There's a whole team of education advisors here to help you. For students who are not yet at Mason, or who maybe are here and considering changing their major, I encourage you to start with one of the pre-education advisors, Kathy Gabay, Carrie Marianos, or Mary Sloan O'Neill. I'm the academic advisor for elementary ed and advise all students once they've been admitted to Mason. Thank you again for your interest, and I hope to see you in our program someday.